Snow falls on an old apartment. Inside, the holiday season is in swing. On the first floor, Cokes are poured and stories shared among friends.
Someone grab me a Coke?
3 flights up, one generation passes down the family recipe to the next.
So good.
Inside every home, there's magic. Coca-Cola, real magic.
Enjoy the real magic of the season with close friends, family, and refreshing Coca-Cola paired with all your holiday meals.
So we are going to burn the world down.
Yeah.
If it ever happens. I might get naked, just run around.
18, 19, your damn pulling back up.
I'm prepared to bail you out.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need, and I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. But I don't need to hang my stocking way above the fire.
Welcome to More Than 10 right here on Spreaker, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, Amazon Podcast, whatever app you have up on your phone right now. We're obviously on there, so thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. 3 comedians, 10 topics, one podcast, the unofficial podcast of Christmas trees.
Really? That's a good get.
It's a big get. It's kind of a seasonal get.
Wow.
We're not gonna do. I mean,
We couldn't get candy canes, but we got the tree.
We're working on candy canes.
I don't know if we want candy canes.
Are you disrespecting candy canes?
I mean, they're nice to look at. Like I get aesthetically, I get why people like candy canes.
You be acting like you better.
I have breath mints in my pocket. I have a can of Altoids.
Kid, you wasn't eating candy canes?
Not peppermint ones.
Come on, man.
I think Starburst or Skittles has candy canes now.
As a kid, bro, this is why I love candy canes as a kid, because it was like no one cared how many you ate. No one cared
because it's toothpaste.
All right, you don't like peppermints?
No, not for the purpose of candy.
That's all right. This man,
I like peppermints.
This man never had to starve in church. Clearly.
My name's Nathan Owens. You
got
follow me on
breakfast
Twitter
before you
at
went to
I'm
church.
_Owens. Instagram I'm Owens. NathanOwensComedy.com.
Your eyes didn't light up when somebody handed you a peppermint.
David Perdue is with me.
What's up, people? Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Do or Die. That's at DUEORDIE or DavidPerdueComedy.com.
And of course, Damon Sumner.
What's going on, good people? Get at me on Twitter, DAMONJR at the number 2 for Instagram.
And welcome back, Dan Duncan.
What's up, everybody? I am here to get canceled.
Aren't we all?
Step up to the plate.
We all.
To be honest, it's very profitable.
Listen,
It is a great time to be canceled.
I'll take just half of it. Half of it.
This is
I have canceled.
Oof. Even if I get half cancel,
Yeah.
I'm doing small theaters, bro. If I get a little cancellation,
just a bit, just a taste,
just a bit. Oh my goodness.
just a pinch of cancel.
It's really just become people are so upset. It's like, you know what? Why does anybody hate me?
Where's my hate?
Yeah.
Am I saying everything right, or are people not listening?
Yeah.
Oh man, let's keep moving here. Before we get into all the topics and all the fun, we do want to shout out everybody rocking with us over on Patreon for the exclusive content. For as little as $1, people, as little as 4 quarters, you can get all type of goodies. I'm talking about you get the extra Patreon only episodes that come. We record that before we record the real thing. We give y'all an extra treat every week. We've got a Slack forum that's only for the patrons here. We got discounts on merch. We got tickets for live shows and events. All type of goodies you don't want to miss out on. Check us out, patreon.com/4th-and-10. All right, let's talk to the people. David, Purdue Picks, what we got?
All right. So I went to one from 2 years ago.
Oh my gosh!
On a separate
Please,
site.
I'm so tired of you reading things that are more than 12 months old.
This one was solid. First of all, what is time anyway at this point, right, guys? Like, let's act like we all remember this.
I want my daughter to have been born.
That's fair.
When we read the.
But this is a good one.
All right, what you got?
This is a good one. It says, love this podcast. This is from Rob from Gainesville, Georgia.
Okay, Gaines.
It says, love this podcast even if Nate's on it. 5 stars.
5
So
stars.
he started strong. He said, at times, I think y'all ruthless towards Nate. Then I remember he's a West Virginia fan.
Wow.
Big fan of the show. I'm waiting for the day I can be Nate's Uber driver and make him listen to new rap music. Good luck in with your comedy careers, and I look forward to catching a show sometimes. He also put, talk more Dan. Don't wait until Nate hates to start roasting him. One love. See, I knew you would appreciate that
one.
I knew you'd appreciate that one. Sometimes that wisdom
appreciate
come from 2 years back.
One love.
That's it.
Appreciate you,
I
Rob.
do appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Well, there we go. Is y'all ready to jump into
Let's
it?
go to work.
Let's do it.
All right. First topic in the sports world today. Biggest story ever. You guys are tuned in. You know what we're talking about. USC football is back and apologizing. They are apologizing for the crowd chanting F the Mormons when they played BYU.
This is an enlightened crew out there in the USC land.
Right.
It's very
Yeah.
unzen-like.
Only the South is mean.
Bigoted.
Yeah, that's the only part of the country that's bigoted. There's no
Well, it's actually fine to be bigoted towards a predominantly white group of people who are openly racist, right? For a long, long time.
I mean, if we're honest, the
There's
more
some balancing act happening there.
is it that's the thing. Like, is it I don't so a lot of times when you chant hurtful things at people, you're punching down. I don't know if they're punching down at Mormons.
I mean, Mormons have per capita more money than the rest of us, more children than the rest of us, more land than the rest of us, and more wives than the rest of us.
They doing a lot. I wanted to. I feel like I have a weird stand. Like I've told you how I was friends with some Mormons for like 3 weeks. Yeah. If you don't know, listeners, I was friends. They kept coming to my house, and I kept bringing up the fact that they didn't allow black people into the Mormon church until like '78, and then they brought back more people to talk me down from the information that I just freely got on Google. And then they were like, "Hey, you should hang out with us," and I kept being like, "Let's go get coffee," and knowing they can't drink caffeine.
That's ridiculous.
It is weird. They're like, stay away from caffeine, but if you want to have multiple wives, like that's probably the best.
Listen. If it works for you, it works for you. I just honestly, I'm hushing my mouth because I want to go to Utah one day. I just want to see what it's about. I know, damn, you've been out there.
Utah is beautiful.
I ain't never been out there.
It's definitely beautiful.
You got to send for me, Utah. I'm not coming to you.
Yeah.
You got to send for me.
Yeah. I need a
You're
strong worded
not
email.
breaking even on that trip.
Nah, you got to send for me.
I need some
Utah.
stuff underlined and bolded in
Yeah.
my email to be
And
out
I
there.
need, and I'm being real. When I get there, I need somebody
An
I know
escort.
that had a car running.
Need an escort.
Yeah, I need somebody like D Wade's out there. It literally has to be Dwayne Wade,
Dwayne
part
Wade.
owner of the
I need
Jazz.
Donovan
Like, hey,
Mitchell.
you should come out to Utah. And I'm like, all right, if I'm hanging
Okay.
with you, sure.
Okay, but if Ingles hit me up, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out. I don't think I ever met knowingly a Mormon.
You know how I know that you're right, Dave?
What's that?
That it's okay to punch down on Mormons? Is that every other like group of people, like if you're anti-Semitic, like you're against Jewish people. If you're anti-Islamic, you're against people like of that specific faith. I don't think there's a phrase for anti-Mormon.
We should think of that now, and we should sell it to them.
We can
'Cause they got the
say
money.
correct. How about that can be the term for anti-Mormon?
Wait, so you're anti-Mormon?
Yeah,
That's
On
strong.
what grounds?
I'm not a fan. I think they're annoying. I think they're a cult.
All right, hold on. Let's slow down
whoa,
here.
whoa,
Let's
whoa.
slow down. What do we know about Mormons? I feel like we're talking here. What do we
Let's
know
pause,
about Mormons?
let's pause and compare your life to Mormons.
We
What do we know?
can't.
What do we
Y'all
know
was probably very
about
you guys are very
Mormons?
similar.
What do we know
I
about
don't know.
Mormons?
I don't like to go door to
Nate,
door.
all you need is a white T-shirt.
You
And
Oh no! I definitely. I
No,
have a
let's
Mormon
compare, let's
jawline.
compare.
I know that.
Every white Mormon dude I've ever met, his wife walks in, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. When your wife walks in, I think the same thing.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
I think that a lot.
One for one. One for one.
I'm just
One
like,
for
all
one.
right. I mean, they're
You've-
pretty racist. That's kind
Mormons?
of a gross thing. Yes.
Pretty racist.
I think the organization had its struggles, just as anyone did. Because if you're gonna be like they're pretty racist, I could be like, well, so are fill in the blank.
West Virginia Mountaineers.
Yeah, like
I need to watch a brain pop on Mormons. I clearly don't know anything about these people.
what's
this is what
brain
I know. They
you
didn't
don't
allow
know brain
black
pop?
No.
Oh, we gotta talk afterwards, big dog.
I know they didn't allow black people. I think it was the 80s, and I know about floating. That's the only thing I know about.
I can
Look,
tell you three things
talked
about
about
Mormons.
Look,
floating
what
before.
we're not going to do is go down the rabbit trail of that
No,
the
not-
religion because
Yeah,
I'm sure it's an
All have
intriguing
seen.
trail.
It comes
I'm
straight-
sure
that
it's an
sounds
intriguing
crazy,
trail.
but I'm sure someone when they hear that I drink the blood and eat the flesh, people are like,
Did we
"You're-
talk about this?
you're crazy
Were you here?
too."
Well, I don't know if you were here that day. I was like, I can have a conversation with you as long as we both, before we start talking, say, this both sound crazy, right?
both sound crazy.
If we both can't say that, then I can't have a conversation.
Facts.
Um,
You just talking too strong about these Mormons. You to be
He
anti-Mormon.
don't know no Mormons, bro.
You don't know no
You
Mormons.
you equate Mormons to Canada, don't you? Like you put the Canadians and the Mormons
What?
on similar footing.
Oh, then
just
ain't good
wait,
people
Just
then.
wait. Just
Oh.
wait.
No, there's some good Canadians.
There are no good Mormons.
He ain't met 2 Mormons, bro. He man going
Hold
off.
on, we got to look up a list of famous Mormons.
He ain't met 2 Mormons. He going off 90
trying to think
sitcoms.
of-
Name 2 Mormons
He
right
going
now.
off 90 sitcoms.
Man, who's the guy president?
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney,
That ain't mean nothing.
and then
That
all
don't
of
mean-
Mitt Romney's kids. Those
No.
are all the Mormons.
You
Mitt
don't
that I
Romney
know.
was a fine candidate.
was
What was
all
wrong
right.
with Mitt Romney?
He was fine.
He was a decent Republican that we've had.
He was like Mormon light.
Oh, snap. All right. I got to pull up on the Mormons. The first one that came up was Gladys Knight. Shut this
Gladys a
conversation
Mormon?
down.
Hold on.
All right, conversation
Well,
over,
I'm
goddamn. Bang,
I got
bang.
nothing else to say about the Mormons.
Bang,
They
bang.
make great chicken and waffles.
On the midnight train to Georgia?
Can you imagine Gladys
They
Knight
serve
ringing your
alcohol
doorbell?
at that restaurant.
That's it.
I
I
have
don't-
drinking beer at her
Oh,
establishment.
you're not supposed to drink beer? I guess not. They can't drink
They,
caffeine.
yeah, they don't do caffeine.
Look, they
ain't
don't
not
do
opposed to-
alcohol.
We need a Mormon on this show. I think we making up stuff there.
Bro, that's the first. It's like they put that just for me. The first name that popped up was Gladys Knight.
hilarious.
I just-
Hilarious. The first name.
Gladys
first one.
Knight rings your doorbell to convert you to
Hey,
Mormonism.
how are you?
Like, girl, if you don't start singing, that's the only way you gonna get me
On
to,
the
to switch
midnight
up.
train. That's too funny.
Yeah.
Let's keep it moving here with something we know a little bit more than Mormon. Is it ism? We're getting into the weekend of college football conference championship weekend here. Very exciting. A lot of great games going down. Just a few to name off the top of the head. You got the Pac-12 championship, Oregon versus Utah, right? Big 12, you got Baylor against Oklahoma State, right? You've got also the Big 10, Iowa against Michigan. Michigan with that big win over Ohio State. You got the ACC, Wake Forest against Pittsburgh, but I think
No
we
one cares.
all know what is really. That sounds terrible.
They both looking at that game like, you here? You here?
But what we all are excited about is the SEC championship, 4:00 on CBS.
Also known as the
Georgia.
National Championship.
Georgia
Two for schemes and
versus
foul football.
Alabama. Now, I'll just say this here because I'm very excited about this game because I think I held it in because I know people in here believe in witches. When the Braves were in the World Series and they were up 3-2, and I was like, all right, they finna win this thing. And then my mind, that whatever day that was, and then Saturday Georgia smashed somebody. I was like, listen to me. Georgia is about to be a 2-time champ in 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And unless somebody gets significantly hurt, you would need multiple people. I think I'm going to be right with this theory. I'm expecting a solid win from Georgia. And then I'm thinking they're going to just continue to peruse through the playoffs and become undefeated champions here. But I'm going to go around because I know I've got some bigger UGA fans here. Talking specifically the SEC championship, Bama versus Georgia. All right, Nate, I'm going to start with you. All right, just your thoughts on the game, all right, here, and the realization that you could, in 3 months, be poor because you bought all of the Braves and UGA championship apparel.
I'm banking on some of that stuff for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Being the better team
Yep.
has never prevented a Georgia loss. That's what makes me like a little hesitant.
Sure.
I mean, Alabama, I think Dan and I were talking today, had another running back go down.
Oh, did they?
It's out for the game.
Their main running back
What is out for the future game or just this
for
past
the
one?
SEC
For the
championship.
SEC championship
Got
at
it,
least.
Got it. Uh-huh.
And
You know,
it's
they got
still-
three. They got 3 more on the bench.
And
chilling.
it's
No,
still at
they have one scholarship running back left.
One on left.
one left.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Now, the thing is, it's still at Mercedes-Benz, which has been nothing but
I'm
just
speaking
a
of past, Sam.
cesspool
We
of
speaking on present.
pain. I know.
Present.
I'm saying that stadium.
Nah, dude, we smashed Auburn in that spot,
Present.
But yes,
but we have not beat Alabama there.
I'm about to say, Georgia beating Auburn is like, okay, yeah, but the monkey on the back isn't Auburn.
No,
Right.
you're
It's
right.
Alabama.
It's Alabama for
It's
sure.
Alabama.
For sure.
That's
Yeah.
the boogeyman.
Go ahead.
He is the boogeyman.
He's the boogeyman.
I mean, Nick Saban is the boogeyman.
100%.
And he has a probably Heisman Trophy winning quarterback
Yeah. Bryce Young.
that, again, is going to go against a defense that he has not faced yet.
This is true.
No.
But you hand Nick Saban a decent to good receiving core, and time. They can put up points.
Anything's possible.
I'm gonna throw out this theory. I don't know. This might sound crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not one of those, but I honestly think that Nick Saban has been preparing Alabama to play Georgia all year. Not these other teams that he knows he can beat.
Yeah.
Like everything is like, we don't care how it looks. We're preparing to play Georgia.
It's Golden State in the Rockets 3 years ago.
Yeah, like
we're only getting ready
care
for
about
Golden
this.
State. Yeah.
If Nick Saban is who I think he is, which is like this genius
Master, yeah.
I'm like, he's like, I don't care if we play close to Auburn or we're gonna beat them. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
All our preparation is to beat Georgia.
Yeah.
And I don't think, I will say this, I think this is the best Georgia team that he's ever faced.
Okay.
But I just, it's hard to count them out.
Oh, you can't.
You can't.
It's like count out Tom Brady. You can't
Like, I don't
count
care
him
how
out.
bad they look the last few, it's hard, or how many injuries. Something goes right for them often.
Now,
Here's
Right,
what's
man.
either going to happen. If it is within a field goal,
Oh, boy.
get the F out of here. Georgia's losing.
Yeah.
I don't like this attitude in this room. I don't like this attitude in this room.
But
Georgia is hands down the best team in the country.
oh, for sure. But what could happen, and I'm going to be in the building, and I will be losing my mind if it does,
that spanking?
is if all of a sudden Alabama makes just a few critical errors
Fumble.
and Georgia goes up like 24-7
Mm-hmm.
headed into halftime. It's not the same 24-7
No,
or
that
whatever
defense.
it was during the national championship.
No.
That shit ain't coming back.
No.
Now that defense.
That ship sails,
Yeah.
and we cruise to a victory. I might get naked just running around.
18,
like-
19, your damn pulling back up.
I'm prepared to bail you out. Like
Like-
I have
like,
a company card.
Here's what I know. I was at the Clemson Georgia game.
Yeah.
The amount of energy leaving that stadium after we squeaked out that victory was scary. Like, not like fun. It wasn't
Yeah.
fun. It was just like,
uh-oh.
so we are going to burn
Yeah.
the world down
Yeah.
if it ever happens.
Good grief.
Yeah.
It is like people were like ripping things off of walls, like just
boy.
like
I'm
just
glad I will not be in
uncontrollable
town.
amounts of energy
Fans, boy.
to the degree
Fans be
that
doing
like
too
I
much.
actually hope I'm not like
You got
in
to-
the way.
Yeah. You
when
might
it
want to stay in the
does.
stadium a little bit longer.
Yeah, totally.
Just let all
Yeah.
that happen. Let
Oh
that
my
die
gosh.
down.
But it's gonna be fun. I'm literally flying back. We're gonna go on a family trip. I'm flying back Saturday and gonna roll
to
up
the-
to that
Yeah,
building.
because your flight gets in like 11,
Yeah.
Are you going straight from the plane
and
to,
then
to the place?
basically dropping the bags and
And
heading
rolling.
down the street.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
real quick, we're all picking Georgia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm picking Georgia.
We got a score in mind? What we thinking?
I got 35-30, Georgia.
Ooh.
Oh
Ain't
God,
no way.
I would.
If it's that close, I don't see it. I don't see
Happening,
it.
bro. We believing over here, team. It's loose shoulders over here.
35-24 Georgia.
35-24. What you got, David?
I got Georgia putting up like 35, but I don't got Alabama putting up like 14.
Okay.
I don't see how. Yeah.
Best defense in the country.
That
fam.
defense look
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting. What you got? Call that thing. Call it. Call it how you see it.
I'm gonna go 33-20.
33-20.
That's comfortable, but still kind of scary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very excited.
That's like
That's respectable.
that's like a score like in the fourth quarter. You're like
That's that. Yeah, 5 minutes left. The game been over for a
yeah,
while.
and then they put it up.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
It was really 13. It was really 35-13. But you got this.
now you're like, that's
All right.
that's two
Yeah.
scores.
Run this out. Yeah, get this over quick. Yeah.
Run that ball.
Yeah.
Run that ball.
All right.
All right.
We all. Now let me ask you this real quick. So if Alabama loses, are they
Out.
They're
out.
out.
fam.
Out.
Get them
They're
out.
because that's 2 losses.
That's out. They're probably gonna be Oklahoma State.
It is 2 losses,
Or-
but they would beat everybody else but
No,
Georgia out of
don't
those
matter.
4.
Don't matter.
It,
Yeah.
it should matter.
It shouldn't.
It should.
Not at all.
Because we're trying to see the best
I
football.
You
will,
lost.
I will lose my mind
You lost.
if the committee
Puts them in.
screws Georgia like they did the year we lost to them in the national championship
Yeah.
when
Oh.
we won the SEC championship, and the only reason we played them in the national championship is they got a pass
See,
because
here's
they were
my-
one loss.
I would want to play them again. I would want to prove it. I would
See,
want to play them again.
I don't
Nah,
think
no.
you should be allowed in the playoffs if you didn't win your conference.
If you did. That's a bit much. I guess it gets iffy.
So you don't think Georgia should get in if Alabama beats them?
I think that there needs to be a qualifier. And I think that's part of it. Now, Georgia obviously is the best team. It would be their first loss. So I can understand that argument, but there's a part of me that like I want to take more power away from the committee and putting in rules that are like this has
But
to happen.
Which conference?
Yes.
Because there's only 4 spots.
Right. I'm saying
Power 5. You talking about Power 5?
Power 5,
So, but one conference is always getting left out then.
Always.
probably the Pac-10.
That's what I'm saying. Like
You
it
get left
doesn't work with the
Well,
money.
no, I'm saying like if I had the ideal situation,
I do.
expand the playoffs.
Oh.
Boo.
Every
Boo.
conference winner gets in,
Oh.
and then you have like 2 wild
Everyone
cards.
what?
Every conference winner
So
gets
Prairie
in.
View's in, FAMU's
But
in.
then you get
division or Division One,
oh,
whatever that top division
now
is.
we got divisions. Okay. You try to bring in an HBCU and it's divisions.
I just want the best 4 teams.
No, you
And
don't.
I do.
No, man. The
And
best
I
4
don't-
teams don't lose. You don't
No,
lose twice.
They lose to a
Nope.
better. You
Nope.
can't tell me those.
You shouldn't have
times
lost to Auburn,
that,
fam.
That Notre Dame is in and they get smacked by like get
Best
them outta
teams
here.
win.
Yeah, get them out of there.
I don't care if in Alabama or Georgia, whoever has 2 losses. If you see them play, like if it's a close game and Alabama does, I'm like Georgia's clearly the best team. And if Alabama plays them close, I want to see that again.
No, not at all. You
Like,
lost.
I don't care about losses. If you
do.
If
you're not the
playing-
best team if you lose.
Yes, you are. If you're playing Prairie View State,
You lost to
7
Auburn
times.
or no A&M.
But I'm saying if you lost,
That's it.
twice,
You lost to A&M.
You lost twice.
A&M's
and you
not a
barely
good
lost.
team.
I just hate Cincinnati. Get them out. I don't
Cincinnati's
care.
a very good team.
They earned
They're
it.
gonna lose. They're gonna lose to a much better. Big
Don't
team.
lose to A&M.
But
then.
that's not. But it's not Cincinnati's job to. I like.
I
They
want
got the
best
job
team.
done.
Yeah, but
I want the best teams.
But this does go back to like where we say it jokingly up front on this thing, but like the SEC championship shouldn't be the de facto national championship that then we have to wait, 4 weeks just for the winner to like go on. Because that's what's ended up if you
happens.
did that, the SEC is just going to steamroll through the playoffs.
Well, to be
every
fair,
single year.
let's be very clear. We're really talking about mostly Bama.
Mostly Bama.
Let's just be very clear.
And-
LSU
and-
got 1, and then Clemson has got 2
that's
in the last
ACC,
10.
yeah.
That's ACC. Ohio State got 1 in the last decade, but we're talking about mostly Bama. Just to be clear.
Right.
But
I'm
also
saying
in
we're
those
talking
bowl
about the
games-
trajectory. I think we're all looking at the trajectory going forward, and there is a fairly large delineation in the like Alabama's, Clemson's, Georgia's,
Big
Ohio
dogs.
State.
Those are the big
And
dogs,
even
for
still,
sure.
I'll say this: when the bowl games in the past, when the SEC team is not one of the 4, like in the in the tournament, in the championship, those teams usually beat whoever they're playing.
Sure.
So
Don't
it's like
lose.
they're clearly better than
Don't-
these other teams.
If you not that year, if you lost.
No, you lost to SEC team.
No, you lost to A&M. They're
Who's
not a
an
great team.
SEC team?
They ain't
Or,
that good. Kentucky ain't SEC. Tennessee SEC.
And Kentucky
They ain't that
was a
good.
good team.
Ain't Vanderbilt SEC? Ain't
That's
that
the only one I
good?
won't respect.
That all right then.
That's the
So
only one.
I don't care about these 3 letters. Win if you think you're the best.
Yeah.
You're not gonna beat the elite, but you'll
Then
beat
you
all
should-
the.
then
you'll
Bama
beat-
should have beat them. This year specifically, Alabama, if they lose, they should not be in.
This man, Damon won.
I want
Notre
winners,
Dame.
baby.
I mean,
about
I agree.
Cincinnati.
with Damon in this instance.
In this
that
year.
He won.
if
This
they
year.
if they lose, a
This year.
2-loss team shouldn't get in.
UCLA.
But
I want the best.
At one,
They're not the best. Though.
at
We
one,
know
if
it.
Alabama
wins.
and Georgia was going in the SEC championship,
Yeah.
and they were and one was going to walk out with one was going to walk out undefeated, one was going to walk out with 1 loss.
Yeah.
Both of them should be in the playoff.
For sure.
That's fair.
For sure.
It's not the ideal system,
No, it's
but
not.
also because college football has the least parity of any league.
That's true.
Like it's like what same 5 teams for the past 20 years. Florida, LSU, Alabama, Clemson.
Georgia hasn't been part of that. They're not.
Yeah,
they're
they're not.
new.
Right. Georgia's creating some parity. Looks like Oklahoma State might, at least in the Big 12.
Short term.
Like, yeah, it's fun seeing the different teams in there.
I mean, and you have the rise and fall. Like TCU was like
They had a little era.
Yeah, they had an era. Like trying to think who else.
You
is
get your
kinda
nice little
top.
3-year run to kind of get in, put your head in there, like, oh, you got a shot, and then, kind of go out. I mean, Boise was not going to do it in the early 2000s for like 4 years, mid-2000s. It's just interesting to see. It keeps you on your toes to play every game.
Yes or no, is this a better system than the BCS?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I hated seeing
Yeah.
the weird numbers. Get
Yeah,
the numbers out of here.
That's fair. That's fair.
Little points. Get them out of here.
And you're always like, wait, which bowl game
Yeah.
matters the most?
Yeah, that
Like,
was
Get
that one
outta
of the
here.
best.
All right, next topic. Let's stay in the college football world because a few coaches have played musical chairs today, and probably a couple more will by the time this comes out on Wednesday. I think the first one we want to talk about, Lincoln Riley leaving Oklahoma
for a private
head
jet
to USC.
and $110 million.
$110 million. This man getting paid more than Ronald Acuna Jr. I just want to throw that out there. Every time I see anybody getting paid like over $100 million, I just think about whoever his agent is, and he should be fired. Ronald Acuna Jr. Get a better agent. Anyway, that's a.
They also bought his.
topic.
You said they bought his houses.
Dan said they bought both.
Both his houses.
Why does he have two houses there?
Because he has an old one and he was just building a new one. I guess he wasn't fully committed to leaving.
Oh, that's wild. Okay. So
24/7, everyday private jet, unlimited access.
Everyday private jet, unlimited
But
access.
bought him a $6 million house in LA.
Bottom, yeah.
Man, I would leave too.
So the contract's got to be what, 5 to 7 years, right? Give or take. They want to hold it down, build the stakes up, get the roots
Oh, it has
going.
to be longer than that because I think the highest paid college football coach is paying like 12 or 13 million a year right now, and he's getting 110. So,
so at
it's
least
got to
that's
be 8.
8, yeah.
That sound about right.
About 8, yeah. 8.
That sounds about right.
It-
So what? Go ahead.
Was this a lateral move
No.
No.
For who?
No. Did you
for
know
Lincoln,
what he said
for
he
Lincoln
got?
Riley?
They bought his houses.
No,
He
I'm just
got a
talking
jet.
as from just purely a program.
Doesn't
No.
matter.
Obviously,
No.
he
That
went there
matters
for the
anymore.
money.
No, the answer is no.
Oklahoma sucks, dude.
Oh,
Have you been there?
USC.
I mean,
no.
I'll be going there. I'm not a fan of Oklahoma, but
It's a Notre Dame program. We were talking about this pre-show.
It's not even that bad.
I mean,
I get what
it's
you're
a
saying,
program that has name recognition and historic significance,
though. Yeah.
but it's not a program that players like grow up wanting to go play at unless you are an Oklahoma
area.
native,
Yeah.
which no 4 or 5 stars are Oklahoma natives,
There's
I
you.
would guess, minus maybe the outlier.
Yeah.
Anyone was going there to play for Lincoln Riley because he was this offensive guru, quarterback whisperer,
Yeah.
gets you to the league. Jalen Hurts, go down the list. I think the last 5
Baker Mayfield,
like-
Kyler Murray.
right.
Yeah,
the
some
last
of 'em-
5 great quarterbers to go to the NFL
He touched
were
them. Yeah.
came from Lincoln Riley's programs. So
Not allowed to remove to answer your question. Also, a better move on the sense of just one, we got all the amenities, lock that in there too.
yes,
And then you also, so to be clear what I was saying earlier before we started recording, not going too much into the last topic here, but if he is able to, which I think he will, because I think he's going to be a great recruit, specifically for quarterback and receivers, because you talk about the lineage, like, oh, this man can help me be great here, so I can really be great there, right? But if he can get them back to that prominent West Coast Pac-12 domination that I think we grew up with when you talk about specifically USC and that era that they had, then that right there is already higher than like OU winning the Big 12. If you get USC back to the Bush era, right? You know what I'm saying? Reggie Bush, that light. It was like, I remember USC and I remember the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
yeah,
when I
yeah.
growing up, like those were two bad boys and they're both nowhere to be
Nowhere
found
to be
now.
found.
So if he gets them there, it's already, apart from a national OU championship, they could never get to there. You know what I'm saying? So it's already a win.
so with that though, like the USC era, it like
And that's
is,
just ours. There's another era before us too.
is there a different like are there multiple USC eras?
Oh yes.
Because to me, like the era that we watched, they had arguably the greatest college football player of all time.
Arguably.
How many times is that happening again?
USC been bad for a long time.
Like that feels like a little bit of lightning in a bottle that I don't know that Riley
Keyshawn
can
had an
recapture.
era, that crew, the 80s. I mean, don't forget, where'd Juice go? Did Juice go to
Juice
USC?
was loose.
I was like, what I'm talking about? Like,
Juice was
no,
loose.
USC been a
I thought
powerhouse.
James was out here running.
Let them know. I feel like every decade, they probably got like 2 or 3, 4 years in
so
there.
these-
I also think that he is 100% running from the SEC.
Who?
Everyone
Lincoln Riley.
should.
He wants, because I think that if Oklahoma goes to the SEC, they're going to be a average,
which is in 2025. It's
middle
so
of the
far
pack.
away.
Well, they say 2025, but basically like they can go anytime the Big 12 releases them. So if really there is bad blood and the Big 12 is like fine, whatever, go. Like it could be a couple years earlier, but I think he knows that if he's in the SEC, they are an average program making like an average amount of wins, and he's fired.
Well, you got to strike with the iron's hot in college football. Like,
Come on now.
if they want you and they want to pay you, do that.
For
My
sure.
question is this though: because forget all this, because they're not gonna win no time soon. If any of you get access to a private jet 24/7, where are you going?
Wherever that jet takes me.
I have a plan. That's a jet. You use that jet for like, oh, we got an argument, baby. You want to go to Paris, and you just go to Paris.
They just go to Paris.
We just in Paris.
In the argument.
That is the end the argument plane opportunity right there. Oh
boy,
man,
Sam.
you don't want to cook there? Don't worry about it. We going to Paris.
We
It's just
going
y'all going
to
to Paris
Paris.
plane. You go every. It's 24 hours. Don't give me that type of power.
So the Lincoln Riley one makes sense because I think of it, all the points Damon makes. The move of homeboy leaving Notre Dame for LSU.
Brian Kelly to LSU.
Brian Kelly to
Breaking
LSU
news.
is fascinating to me. One, because the last 3 coaches that all coached at LSU all have national championships now. Brian Kelly has been smashed every time that he's sniffed the national championship or been close enough. And Manti Te'o is still a household name, not because of his play in the NFL, but because of his fake girlfriend. So I think like Brian Kelly is the most vanilla non-LSU coach that I can think of.
It's a bad fit.
And I just don't see that one going well.
That's a bad.
He doesn't
fit.
seem like a recruiter who's going to go toe-to-toe with Nick Saban. And he's going to face Nick Saban every year.
Yeah.
He's going to face Kirby Smart every 3 years, I think.
Yeah, Lane Kiffin every year.
Like, this dude has the personality of a brick, and he wants to, chase headlines with people that do it as if it's their, like, superpower.
Yeah. Kudos to him for wanting to smoke, though. He did the opposite
That's
of Riley.
true.
Kudos for him for, like, wanting to smoke. Because if you go to LSU, you know what you know what's
know
coming.
what value you finna walk into.
five-year
You ran
lifespan.
into the fire.
That's fair.
Riley
You
ran away from the
give him-
fire.
you give him a couple
He ran
kudos
for
for
the
that.
house, the
You give him a
jet,
couple kudos
all
for
that.
that.
That man is going to play in
Surely
LSU.
he looks at Coach O and he's like, if that dude can win a national championship,
Yeah.
right, let's go, boys.
But he's also
Go
recruiting
Tigers.
better. Brian, he's always recruiting like the smallest. Like his system don't work. It just don't work.
100%.
It don't work. It's definitely not gonna work at SEC because he's always like, I want the quick. Man, if you don't get out of here, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, because I cannot think of the last offensive Notre Dame player that I
None.
feared.
None.
Like, I can't think of a great Notre Dame
None.
quarterback of the
They're
past
always
20 years.
Slower, smaller, whatever than any team in the Big Ten. And the Big Ten is always slower, smaller than the SEC. So what are you doing? You're making probably great XFL players.
So now
Get out of here.
So now, who do you think goes to Notre Dame?
Man, somebody it's gonna probably be somebody who went to Notre Dame.
That's what I
That's
say.
the only person who would like enjoy you're
That
not
or
gonna,
like an old person?
nah, you don't know. There's no old coaches going anywhere.
Lou Holtz.
Man, he's alive?
I don't know. Is he?
I don't know,
think he
man.
is.
Lou Holtz, if he is, he's slobbering somewhere. I can't stand listening to that man on TV. I'm sorry, man.
That was awful.
Like
No.
he drowning. Somebody get him out the tank. He always sounds like he's drowning.
He also has big glasses and then make his eyeballs.
I don't know.
Kinda
Sometimes you
bulge
put
out.
people on TV and like, hey, this is a crime. They shouldn't be on TV like this. He look
Yeah.
bad.
I think
Where's
he's more.
his grandkids.
He's more of a writer. I feel like.
No, just go home.
Get him a blog.
We be, like Lee Corso about a year away, and even then he'd be like, "Hey,
Lee Corso was a year away 3 years ago.
that's true." I'll be trying. Sometimes I'll be like, "All right, it works." He put the little hat on or whatever. He put the the mascot hat on. But Lou Holtz, they ran that man out there, and I'm like, man, and it was raining sometimes. Like, he gonna die on TV. Get him out of here. Don't do that to all these. You gotta stop putting old people in these situations, man. Let them live out their days happy. Dick Vitale, I love you. I'm gonna have you back. Do the games from the crib. We know you can do that now. Don't be around these people no more.
Yeah.
Raise up somebody else to do this job. Tired of seeing old people going to work. Worked your whole life. Go sit down.
All right, let's keep it moving out here. Next topic. Let's go to the NFL. So the New York Football Giants took down the Philadelphia Eagles as the Eagles were trying to capitalize on the Cowboys' loss over on Thanksgiving. Shout out to the Las Vegas Raiders here. And they did not capitalize on it. They lost Jalen Hurts, who's been having a really nice 4-game stretch, threw 2 passes that could have scored and won the game, but both of the passes were dropped by receiver Jalen Reagor, and he didn't catch either one of them. I saw the game. I saw the last little quarter of the game. And side note, shout out. We're going to put a pin in that just for 2 seconds here. Hey, y'all know about this ostrich box that you can watch everything on?
No.
What?
Have I talked about this?
No.
My dad got that for me, man. He sent that to me last year, me and my brother.
The one you thought was illegal?
No, the one that is legal.
Oh, okay.
The one that
I
is
didn't know you
legal.
was snitching on the microphone on your father.
I snitch out loud. Come
This
find
man
me.
snitching on his
Cancel
father on the
me. I bet
microphone.
you won't cancel me, Ostrich.
Hey,
I
man.
bet you won't.
Hey, he out here breaking rules right
I
now.
bet you won't
I don't know
cancel
nothing
me.
about this.
I'm gonna take this out. this is going away in
I
post.
told you I'm different. I told you last week. You racist, you out my family.
Don't do
I'm
this.
different.
Don't
All right.
do this.
Wait,
So
what's this ostrich
this box.
box?
So
you're
this box
stealing
here gives me everything. I didn't think, I was like, all right, maybe it ain't crazy illegal. And then I was like, oh, I get pay-per-view for free. I was like, well, there's nowhere in the world.
yeah, that's very-
Well, there's nowhere in the world that's happening. I watched the whole boxing match for free.
Is everything in English?
I got everything's in English, everything's smooth. I see why people pay for the NFL red zone
Oh,
stuff.
man.
NFL
You
I
have
got
Red
the
Zone.
Red
Sunday
Zone?
film. I got this ticket.
Look.
I got the red zone.
NF
I got the NBA TV.
NFL Red Zone.
I'm a king.
It's the
Greatest invention.
perfect way to watch
Wait,
football.
how does one acquire one of
We
these?
gonna talk. We gonna talk off the air,
Yeah,
man.
we're talking
this joint
off air.
crazy, fam.
Dan
he's-
is lighting up
I
right
didn't
now.
watch. I didn't use it for like 3 weeks.
You know
She was
how
like,
hard
yo,
it is when you watch Cowboys games?
he was like, send it back if you ain't gonna use it. I was like, no, I'm gonna use it. I was like, whatever. I don't know what it is, and I turned it on. I was like, is this NBA? I was like, I thought it was gonna be like maintenance down, don't have, classic thing.
Yeah.
It just
Your
boop,
subscription
popped
is-
up. Fam, it was just with a USB. Anyway, I digress. So,
We're gonna edit all of this out. If you want to keep these,
What's that buzzer? Oh,
cancel
it's
me,
lightning
Ostrich.
round.
I bet you won't cancel me, Ostrich.
I cancel a great program. You better stop talking.
They might
And,
be our unofficial sponsor.
Yeah.
I bet NBA won't. Anyway, so anyway, Rieger, he drops 2 passes.
Yeah.
2 passes. I'm gonna start with you, David. Here. So they go on to have a chance to win. They could have capitalized, like I said, on the Cowboys' loss, but they don't win the game here. I want to know one. All right. Did anybody? I don't know if anybody saw that game. That was kind of a tier 3 type of game
We
here.
still waiting on food.
One. What are you saying to him to drop 2 touchdown passes? Let me just start with that walk around.
A teammate dropped 2 passes.
I throw you 2 passes. I throw you one on the sideline. It fumbles
Miss.
in your hands to go. Then I give you another one here. Hits both of your hands up. That lands right on the end zone, and you drop both of those. As a team, as a leader, what are you
Okay.
telling this guy?
Oh, this is easy. What I say is, you'll get the next one, man. It's okay.
Okay.
What I think, I'm never passing you the ball in a crucial situation again, and that's leadership. I'm
what-
not gonna say everything I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm gonna say what
That's
you need to
leadership.
hear, so maybe you can be useful later.
What's interesting is that I think he did that in the moment because he drops it, and literally the next pass, he throws it to him again, kind of with that fleshed
Be
out.
ready for the next one. Yeah, absolutely. Be ready for the next one. But in my head, you drop that second one, I do not trust you.
Yeah.
So I will not be passing you the ball for a while. I got to see the next great practice out of you. You better put some stickum on or something. But you're not about to make me look bad again.
It shows the I guess like how much we crush quarterbacks because this guy's not going to lose his job.
Who, Jalen?
No, the
Oh,
receiver.
the receiver. Go ahead.
But
I think they're both
if
in Jalen.
Jalen Hurts throws 2 red zone interceptions
Okay.
on back-to-back potential game-winning drives,
Okay.
he is on the hot seat.
Cru-
People are talking
scrutinized
about
for the next
does
days.
he have it?
Sure,
Can
sure.
he lead a team?
Right, all that.
There's a chance he's benched.
All of that. All of that.
And this guy, they're just like, hey man, shake it off. Get him next time.
Leadership, money, and the position you play.
It's crazy.
It's like if you ever take somebody to a show and your show just go trash. It's like, all right, next show, but then they don't come see you for another 8 years. It's like I gave you a shot, and then you did not live up to it, and I'm done with you.
Yeah, I definitely have friends that'll never come see me again.
Every comic
They saw me
has
too early.
friends too early. And you're like, oh, you trash.
I got a couple like that.
No. You saw me when I was 5 months into a new craft.
Yeah, that's your fault for listening to me.
I didn't know what a bomb was
You
yet.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We'll see what happens next week here because the Cowboys are still up in the NBC least, NFC
Barely.
East right there. 2 games, I believe, because that helped. The
How you
Eagles
feeling
lost.
about your boys, Dan?
3 games skid.
I mean, our
Or
2
two
best
straight
receivers are out.
That's true. 100% true.
So our offense is not at full capacity right
That's a
now.
fact.
Um,
Zeke
our-
isn't 100%.
Yeah, Zeke's not 100%, but I also think there's some stubbornness. Like, they need to run Pollard. Like, the dude is just, like, he's running kicks back right now just to, like, prove to the fact that
I got the juice right now.
Yeah, totally.
Like right now.
Like, so I think that there's some decisions I don't agree with, and I think that the offense isn't fully, humming. And our defense, it's feast or famine. It's like sometimes you're just like, this defense is Swiss cheese, and like any offense is just gonna go march down the field the whole game against you, and then all of a sudden we look like turnover kings, and we can
So not confident.
No. I think we're streaky right now.
Streaky.
All right. Well, it's the bad streak. Maybe it'll turn around the last.
There it is.
End of season. All right. What's
Here
next?
we go. All right, next topic. Let's
Also, screw the Eagles.
jump into the NBA. Had some issues with fans past couple weeks. So the latest one was apparently a fan in, I think this is Utah, it looks like. Or FedEx, it's Memphis. A fan in Memphis starts heckling Tristan Thompson with Kardashian jokes.
That's funny.
This comes on the heel of LeBron tossing some Pacer fans that are courtside. That I think what we found was they allegedly mentioned something about his son dying
I think
in
it's
a
more
car
than
crash.
legend. I looked it up a little
Okay.
more. I got a New York Times best-selling author saying it, who's a journalist, and another
Verified.
journalist out here.
This
I
is
got.
stamped,
I've been out here
verified.
working,
So
fam.
so they said they wanted Bronny to die in a
Listen,
car
I'm
crash.
trusting it. This fan ain't finna lose all his 2 million people out here, but
Yeah.
But
nonsense.
he says
Hold on.
So he goes on to say that he confirmed had alleged, if everybody had heard, that the reason why LeBron was like, "Yo, get this couple out the game," is because they were saying something about Bronny. Then it goes on to be specific. Then reports came out and allegations came out, which I believe to now be true, of that they were saying, "Yo, we hope Bronny dies in a car crash."
Jeez.
Let me just say this. You talk about first of all,
Say it.
bold move to yell at a
Course
billionaire.
Bold move.
To yell at a billionaire. You know what billionaires
who's
can do?
one of the largest humans on the planet.
See this? I get that part, right? But think about this, Dan. When you got $1 billion,
$1
you
billion
don't have to use your muscle. You can use somebody else's. You know a guy that's itching with the trigger finger to make people disappear. So that's a bold move. You think he don't got people to make
Indiana?
y'all life miserable?
Who's missing a couple in
LeBron
Indiana?
is petty.
He might be
They
on the
life by
bench.
He gonna buy wherever they own and kick them out. Oh, you live here? Not anymore. Like he can ruin your life. He got ruin your life money. So that's a bold move. To the Kardashian thing, I think that's weird that Tristan Thompson got mad at them for yelling Kardashian stuff because he cheated on or whichever Kardashian with like once a month. So I think that's just an interesting thing. Don't defend her now, player. Defend her when you with them other women. Like where you
Choose your spots.
Yeah, choose your spots.
There's very little that'll get me to jump in the LeBron camp and be like, "Yeah,
There
get
is
him,
very little.
LeBron."
There is very little.
Some dumb humans yelling at a father
Yeah.
about that father's
Shut it down.
Yeah.
son
Shut it down.
Yeah.
dying.
Also, so when they get tossed out, this is the part. So
Yep.
it's a very white couple.
No shit.
As they get tossed, the
Very
guy
punchable faces.
is laughing with his punchable face. The girl has one of those fake,
Like,
like
boo-hoo.
big bottom lips.
Oh, so like he's old and she's
No, they're both
Oh,
plastic.
they're both young.
They're both millennials.
I don't know if they're both young at all. I don't know what they are.
They definitely ain't old.
They're not old.
They kind of look like they could be anywhere between 23 and 38.
I hope they're not a couple. They look like siblings.
They're probably both.
They probably might be both.
Yeah, they ain't old.
They're not old.
No, but we talked about Indiana last week
Right.
because they were the college that was chanting sloppy seconds.
Ah, that's right.
So
But she goes on also at the end. She gives him the crybaby face.
does do the crybaby
She does the
face.
crybaby face here. This is why one, that statement was enough. But before that statement was, in my opinion, confirmed, this man and most athletes, but specifically LeBron James, has been great probably since 12, right? 13, right? So you go into stadiums around the world. The amount of slander, nonsense he's heard over the years to go, especially when he crushed you in your city, one. So for me to stop the game, you know what I'm saying? The severity. If you see the replay, he gets the
He
ref.
brought the ref.
Tells
Like,
the ref,
this
fam,
guy.
come here.
This guy.
Him right here and her right here. I need them gone. I don't know if he says I'm not playing, but like I need them gone. This man has heard all the things. Yeah. So you had to cross a line as a human being, right? So I was like, oh, clearly. And then Shannon, if y'all saw, Shannon Sharphead came on the Undisputed, and he was like, yo, I can't tell you, but they said some, and Skip was like, was it racial? It was like, it wasn't racial. And I was like, oh, that's parent.
Yes, parent, yeah.
That's my second thought. I was like, oh, they said
Came
something
from
about
my
family
kids.
that you can't say.
Yeah.
It was a rap after that.
it's amazing that Malice in the Palace doesn't happen weekly.
Bro, it's insane.
Bro, like was it
It's
last week
insane.
I said it? We need to adopt the punch and purge.
That's what I'm saying.
The
Is-
punch and
it is
purge.
that
Have you
punch
heard
and
this,
purge.
Dan?
No.
I want to bring in the purge, but for punching. Athletes should be able to punch Like I'm gonna use my purge, and then you just get to like whop whop, no consequences.
Like, very little makes me respect LeBron at all.
Yeah.
At this point in the shenanigans that seem to follow him around. The fact that he didn't turn around and punch Purge, that dude, so much respect. Yeah. Because if someone's like, yo, I hope Jace dies in a car accident.
It's a wrap.
Fuck. Dude.
Dan's face right now.
I will end your life.
It's a wrap, bro.
Yeah, Dan might punch you if no other weapons are within reach. Punch is the best case
and
scenario.
I typically have a gun, so
it
would probably.
You gonna
if
die
someone
first?
said my son's name in a statement that ended with death.
Yeah,
I'm gonna probably pull my gun on you.
It just shows like fans.
You
just like you think you're like there's no consequences.
Yo,
and that's what is so frustrating. Where it's like.
All right, I got another idea. Every stadium should have a goon squad. Like LeBron or wherever you at, like you have a goon squad. So if some fan get out of hand, you be like, oh man, can we get them out? No, yeah, we escort them out. And then you, woo! And then wherever section they sitting at, probably someone way up top, they're like, oh, it's our time.
Like an air marshal?
And they follow them to their car and they handle this business. I'm just saying. There's ways to handle things that we not looking at.
We ain't looking at America.
We ain't looking at.
I agree that like
Hilarious.
there should be a card to pull like, hey, they crossed the line and like now they have to deal with me after and however I choose to deal with this.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to sit courtside ever again.
Oh no.
Oh, totally.
Like that's the least.
And they won't.
No, they definitely not. Yeah, definitely won't.
I don't know. They look like everybody else in Indiana. I think that guy could put on a fake mustache, and they would be like, "Oh, you must be a different person." Like he had a very Mr. Potato Head face. Like I think he snaps on accessories in the morning.
I just want to see LeBron fight. Is it weird? I feel like you're one of the biggest human beings walking around. I ain't never seen you throw a punch or fight nobody.
I mean, who gonna throw a punch at one of the biggest humans walk around?
Right, he's never had to.
Right, you know what I'm
Shaq threw a punch. It wasn't a good one, but at least I got to see what it looked like.
That's the thing. I don't know if LeBron
Shaq
can
was
fight
also
because he's never had to.
He should have to.
We'll see.
Why?
One day.
I want to see. This is selfish. I want to see it. That's good. Long, like, because he's not getting these celebrity boxing things.
No.
I want to see LeBron just be like, you know what? I lost it real quick.
Never gonna
But
happen.
he was talking about my son, and I got to defend his house. And then he whop in the chest.
Not
You
gonna
need to
happen.
bring a friend courtside.
No, I'm not getting
Whoa,
my friends
wait a
killed.
minute.
We talking about-
Wait a minute.
Well-
try to kill Tyreek. Wait a minute.
I'm just trying to figure out a way because you want to see this get punched. You're gonna have to set up a situation.
Not gonna happen.
Because if it hasn't happened by now, without you directing a situation,
I'm be real with you. I don't feel bright enough to pull off that type of situation.
you think you can pull off that stunt?
I don't think I'm pull off that type
Entrapment of LeBron.
Yeah, nah, dog. I don't think.
Nah. That ain't what you want.
Nah, I'm not.
Because I agree.
I'm not a
Let's
criminal
go full
mastermind.
circle here. LeBron has ruined your life money.
Ruin your life money.
Oh, fam, you ruin your grandkids' life money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever they do, he don't work where he worked at no more.
No, yeah, like
it's generational pettiness.
Yeah, for sure.
Shut that down.
For sure.
And then sign it over to Bronny. That's what you should do. Buy where you work and then sign over. Now Bronny's your boss.
Hilarious.
And then he get to fire you.
Let's keep it moving here. Topic number 6, your grandma's favorite topic. You know what it is. It's Nate Hates. Nate, what we hating on this week?
All right, so I saw this online where apparently Jeremy Lin's teammates threw a birthday cake at him. It was his birthday, and they thought it would be funny to throw the cake at him. This comes on the back of like I don't know if it's TikTok or if it's Twitter, Instagram. I'm seeing too many people get their faces smashed into cakes, and it makes me mad every time.
It'd be me though.
It makes me so mad. It's the dumbest trend we have ever had as people. If it was my birthday and somebody pushed my face into my birthday cake, I'm ending the day. Like I'm just like today's over.
I just see a sad Nate with cake on his face.
That would be it because like I wouldn't like.
I'm going home.
I'm not gonna swing. I'm just gonna be like, all right, thanks, man. I'm going to my room. Like y'all do what you want. I'm locking the door. I'm putting in headphones and like I'm not talking to anybody else.
Because you're sad, or you just like my day is like. What
I
is
think
it?
like it's a bit of sadness.
Okay.
And then there'd be just a rage. Oh, like just a concentrated rage.
Okay.
Because now my face is sticky.
With yummy icing though.
But I can't reach it all.
You can reach it.
I'm not Scooby Doo. I can't do the clock thing.
You know what you do if you put your mind to it.
I just don't get it. Especially like my mom has always been very good at cakes. Anytime I see somebody get their face pushed into a cake, I'm just like, oh, you don't respect cake. and you've never had to respect cake. If like my mom works so hard on every birthday cake, and it's so good every single time, and it would just really make me sad. And I really think we need to stop this trend. I will say it's a lot of times it's white people, and
Black people ain't wasting no cake. Say that right now.
Those are wasted eggs. You wasting eggs?
Forget that.
You wasting groceries?
That's a Publix
Are you
birthday cake.
sick?
I ain't gonna lie though. As you said this, my whole thought was at some point in time I gotta put your face in the cake.
Yeah,
Did you think the same thing, Dan?
Yeah.
I saw somebody
It's
push their
similar.
1-year-old's face into a cake.
All right, that's too young.
And I was like, I hope that kid grow like that kid needs
That's-
therapy.
That's the origin of a psychopath.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you start.
Like you started therapy. Like everybody needs therapy. We'll just like I can make that statement. But like if you start your child's life by pushing their face into a cake,
One.
What did you and Libby do? Like cut the cake at your wedding?
sort of, because it was like the reception.
Well, we were there. The one that we were at.
Yeah. And like
Was there any thought in your mind that she was gonna shove that cake in your face?
no.
Nah, Libby's
What if she had
she's a
done
woman
that?
of order.
What if she had done that? I would have set my plate down and I would have walked away to compose myself. Because she was the one that made the big deal about like I worked really hard on my makeup and like I look nice. Do not put cake anywhere but
Put it in a
inside my
syrup.
mouth. And you better be very careful and very gentle. And so after making a big deal, if she had put the cake in my face,
That's a perfect setup.
I would have just grabbed a napkin, wiped off my face, and just walked away, and just like gone to the parking lot and shadow boxed or something. I don't know. I don't
Get that
know.
energy out. Gotta get that energy out. Can't
It's-
mess this night up.
It's just so. I hate pranks that are sugar based.
Has anybody ever had that happen to them?
What?
Cake in the face?
I've been in a food
pie?
fight before where cake was involved.
No, to answer your question. Oh, food fight. What is that?
Like
Oh,
a
like-
summer camp in
Yeah,
the
summer
90s.
camp. Like
Man, I used to want that to happen.
I've been
my
wanting
whole
so
life.
bad, fam.
Bro, every time I see it on TV, I was like,
I
somebody give me a pudding. I want to throw a pudding
I
across
want
the
to throw
room.
some mashed potatoes at a
I don't know if I
girl.
like tapioca.
Ah.
Just throw it across the room.
I've
Mashed
been wanting that for
potato?
so long.
Yo, that might be, you know, people got escape rooms.
I was gonna
or
say
like-
rage room. Like
Yeah,
they do
rage
with
room.
food.
Put you in a little
fight
hazmat
room.
suit.
Did we just come up with the best idea ever?
That's pretty good, bro. That's pretty
The
good.
food fight room?
It's at least a pop up.
90s kids are going to lose their
Oh my
minds.
goodness.
Over a 90s.
like hook.
All
like
random
yes.
type
hook
of food.
where they're like,
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, pockets.
Yeah.
Yes, come on.
Because the food doesn't
Just
have
throw
to
like
be
12
good.
grapes individually at somebody.
Bro, this is the worst. I'm not gonna lie. As I said this, like this is the worst, most American thing I've ever thought of in my life.
And we're just throwing
Wasting
food at
food.
each other.
Wasting food.
Because
We're
Consumerism.
paying money to waste food.
Woo! I gotta take everything I said back. I
You
can't.
gotta.
That's
No.
disgusting.
Now you just be like a
First
shadow
world.
investor.
yeah, no, it's a great idea. Somebody's gonna do it.
Fantastic
I can't
idea.
have my name on it.
Fantastic idea.
Yeah.
David Perdue presents food fights.
Nope, I don't want my name on that at all.
Okay.
But they're not going to eat the food, Papa.
Yeah.
No,
No.
no, they throw
No.
the food.
Yeah, throw it. And not in each other's mouths. No. No, for pleasure, for fun. Not
And what
to eat.
happens after the fight?
Some poor underpaid person cleans it.
Sweeps up the room.
A teen.
Yeah, a teen with acne on their face sweeps it up.
Who doesn't even get the reference.
None.
They were
That's
born
it.
15 years after the last movie food fight.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
I'm glad. I feel like Hollywood, and to their credit, price. I think they stopped food fights.
They took it down. Definitely took it
They're
down. a
like, we
lot.
shouldn't be doing
They
this.
used to be in like every other sitcom.
They did.
Once a season.
The food
Somebody
fight.
look
Yeah.
up. Whoop! You get hit with one thing.
Yeah.
Then it gets quiet.
Yeah.
Beat.
Yeah.
Food fight.
And then it's just a melee. just
everybody.
everything.
Would y'all have participated in elementary school in a food fight?
no,
Elementary
my father
school?
would have killed
No,
me.
no.
I would have.
Okay. I feel like
My-
we're all on the same page. I would have hit under the table.
Yeah.
The only audacity I had as a human with my mom would have been senior year, second semester.
Oh, for sure.
By
That's
that
it.
time, I was mentally
Yeah.
wrap this bad boy up.
Yeah.
But fourth grade with my
Exactly.
new
Fourth grade.
shoes and my tucked in shirt.
Come
Are
on,
you
man.
sick?
My new
shoes?
Are you
It was a
sick?
school uniform. Who gonna clean that up?
You saw my baby pictures. I had J's on all the time in
Yeah,
elementary
nah,
school.
bro. Not gonna happen.
You know, brown gravy on these Concords? Are you insane?
Yeah, no.
No.
I did. You ever notice how like those food fights, they was throwing food. You always see food that was not being served. Clearly, was not being served.
Never served.
It's like everybody eating pizza and thing, and all of a sudden it's spaghetti. Fine, nobody has spaghetti.
Nobody got no spaghetti.
I have
You brought that
spaghetti.
from home?
Yeah.
As a home lunch?
You throwing
is-
your mama's spaghetti.
Is there an entree you think you could throw the best?
entree.
Because like spaghetti, I think would be tough to really because there's a lot
You
to
think it's
it.
gonna go, but unless it's cold, that thing.
Salisbury steak.
Yeah, some sort of steak. I'm frisbee in that joint. I think I could mashed potatoes. Honestly,
I thought
A
that.
good trifle.
I thought that. I thought that. Right.
Mashed potatoes.
I like to whip like some hamburger patties.
yeah. I'm thinking mashed potatoes. You can make snowball that. You know what I mean? Put it in like
Depending
like
on
a
how much
ball.
you are.
No, you gotta be you gotta be delicate with it, but you can put it like a snowball. Especially if it's cafeteria mashed potatoes, it's not good.
Yeah,
It's going.
We should take this OTP, man. We're gonna kill.
We should. We can't do this around actual people.
No.
We go out there.
We need got the 2-car garages.
Yeah.
They've wasted some money on food.
Yeah.
They've wasted some money on food.
Yeah.
All right.
Easy money.
Next topic. Jumping back into the NFL briefly. Apparently the Steelers aren't fun. Their wide receiver Chase Claypool says that he believes they are slumping and struggling, and they need to make practice more fun. So this is hours after Steelers Super Bowl winner Real Clark 25. Is that Ryan Clark?
Mm-hmm.
One of the best in the game right now.
Says Pittsburgh football ain't about having fun. It's about dominating people on the field because of your physicality.
Does he not know who his coach is? That's the
Oh, Claypool.
coach.
Mike Tomlin.
Tomlin is a.
We are here to work.
He's work. Yeah, I assure you, we will work.
I'm confident.
Yes.
What he meant by that.
I know this sound like this is a grown man. So
Grown man.
He sounds so like innocent and like young.
Come on.
They asked him what could be done to help improve Steelers practice. He said, "We have music and warm ups, and that is so fun. People are dancing, having fun."
Where's Juju?
I think maybe music would make practice more fun
Oh.
and a little more up tempo.
So they missing the TikTok dances. They was doing better with the
Ryan
TikTok
smashed
dances.
that too.
I like the idea of somebody being like, "Can we play music today?" He's like, "No, we're the Steelers."
Can you imagine him coming to Mike Tomlin like, Coach, I just think that maybe I don't know if like we just had music going.
Well, it's like football.
you need
NFL
music?
practice has to be boring because you're not hitting.
Yeah.
They don't wear full pads.
Right.
So I think they go full
working.
pads maybe one day a week, maybe.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things you're basically going to a cardio workout
Yeah.
and kind of just running through
Every day's a
playbook
walkthrough.
that if you're at the Steelers, they've had for 10
Same one.
years.
Yeah, I'm about to say. You got yours with Terry Bradshaw. It's the same one.
it's so funny that like this headline popped up, but I've not seen a single headline that's like bench Big Ben. Like
For who?
that's the Steel. Nobody's ever like the Steelers' problem is that they have a statue
dinosaur.
at quarterback. Everybody's like, oh, well, it's probably that these kids want to have fun at
Attention
practice.
is you don't have Trey Lance behind him.
Yeah, there's no who
Yeah.
else is
You had Mason Rudolph.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna get it done, bro.
It's not, but like
It ain't gonna be.
No.
You're-
A bad Big Ben is better than a good Mason Rudolph. And that's just
Really?
Absolutely.
yes. Next question.
Yeah, that's not even close.
Yes.
Oh, for
Even
sure.
just for command of the huddle.
That
People be
literally
like,
just-
I trust you, Ben Roethlisberger, Super Bowl champion.
Well, you-
before you gonna go to Mason
Racist
Rudolph.
Mason.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
not
don't
your
even
question.
like him.
do you want the racist or the attempted rapist? Those are your options at quarterback.
Well, you put it like that.
I fold the team.
Like,
Sounds like we're running the Wildcat.
Mason may throw out a racial slur, but also Big Ben might try to
Be
assault you in a
stalking you outside the
bathroom.
You go with what you know. Okay. Big Ben's been around for a while.
The devil I know, the devil I don't.
Facts.
You see? Let's keep it moving here. Let's talk about something that I know very well. Let's talk about cookies and milk. One of them cookies. And so,
I like my cookies with cream.
and so,
Make it hood.
Double stuffed.
I want to make a cookies. And so, anywho, that's for 12 people. And Giannis is interviewed, and I think there's context in it. Somebody correct me about the context before.
Wait,
this
hold up
answer
real
comes.
quick. We gotta get something out of the way.
Okay.
Soft or crispy cookies?
Hey, man.
To go with the milk or just in general?
Just in general.
Oh, it's soft all day. Just in general.
Yeah,
I need a soft, warm cookie.
It honestly depends on what the cookie is, but more, I lean soft.
If they're warm, I want them soft. Next day, I'm okay with a little crisp.
Ew. Cookies cannot break like chips. So
Oh.
get your crispy, crappy cookies.
What cookie you want that's hard and crispy?
I do like when they crisp up around the ends like chocolate chip cookies.
But you ain't talking about the middle where it's all the good do it.
Nah.
Good.
But like a crisp around the end.
Okay.
I like texture. Like I'll sometimes like I just need a crunch. No
Little
matter
crunch.
what. Like I'm that type of person.
All
I
right.
see. Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, he goes on and learns. Pretty much, Giannis is learning a lot in the last 3 years.
Man.
All right. So he's learned a lot. He just found out recently. I forgot some kid put him on game about dunking Oreos in milk.
Yeah.
And so the reporter was like, "Yo, Oreos and milk gonna be on the menu for Thanksgiving." And his response was 2 minutes long.
He was.
It was 120 seconds long about cookies and milk. But in short, for the second time, from now on, that's an every night snack for me. So, my question here as we talk about it, what is either, and it could be the cookies and milk, but what is an every night snack for you? In an ideal world, right? Your metabolism's cooking, you got money for days, you got nutritionists on the shelf, an every night snack for you. Nate, I'm going to start with you. Man said every night snack for me.
It's hard for me to turn down ice cream.
Ice cream. Specifically, what you talking about? You like
Any sort of chocolate based.
chocolate based.
You
You gonna go through a whole pint in a night? You feel good about that?
Easily. If I'm not being watched closely, if I'm not paying attention, like, yeah, I could easily.
half a movie.
There is a gelato place down the street, Honeysuckle.
Oh, I know.
Oh, it's great.
They make a peanut butter cup chocolate gelato.
Oof.
And
They do it for you.
It could ruin me.
That'd be okay. So that could be your snack every night
So
for you. What about you, Dan? That's every night snack for me.
I would say if I could choose, it'd be like warm chocolate chip cookies. But like off the rip of like something that I just like I legitimately could have every night. Peanut butter Oreos, like spoon of peanut butter.
Oh,
Oreo, double stuffed Oreo.
Hold on, let me clear what you're saying.
I thought you created a cookie.
Yeah, not peanut butter flavored Oreos.
No.
Oreos.
Double stuffed Oreo.
Boom.
Spoonful of peanut butter.
Bang bang.
On top of that Oreo.
Oh.
Pop that thing in.
It's incredible.
I've never had it.
I've never had it either.
I've never had it.
I'm not a big peanut butter person though.
You're not a big peanut butter
Not a
person.
big peanut butter
I'm a
person.
huge peanut butter person, so I'm intrigued about this now. Wow. Okay.
But it does make sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
Oreo's been playing around too, so they definitely should try it out.
Oreo do everything.
Oreo been real.
Oreo out here being Burger King. Like, try it. I don't know. Put it between the
100%.
cookies. Let's see what happens.
What's your every night snack in your ideal world, David?
To take, all right. So,
Ideal world.
like, you talking about like right before bed or something like that?
Yeah, every
I
night
already
snack for
know.
me.
All right. So Nate said ice cream, but
Okay.
like I'm gonna take a step further. If I get a milkshake, because here's what happens. If I get a milkshake during the day, anybody who knows me knows, you better wake me up because I'm going to sleep. It'll be the best sleep of my life. I don't know what it is, but milkshakes put me out. If I go to Chick-fil-A and I get any one of those milkshakes for
that
lunch,
peach.
I might not make it to a show at 8. Like it's like that.
Love a
So
milkshake.
that being said,
I
if
love
I had
a
a,
milkshake.
and I've never done it,
Yep.
but a milkshake at night,
Oof.
I know I'll have the
You
best.
never had a
sleep of my
milkshake
life.
at night?
It's usually I always remember having milkshakes when
They-
the sun is somewhat
In
up.
the star, yeah, with the stars out.
Yeah. So
They
yeah,
put
if
you
I do
out.
it at night, I'm done.
That's
It's a
respected.
different type of sleep.
So I don't really drink milk, but if I was ever gonna drink milk, it's usually around appropriate dessert and a freshly baked brownie. Ooh. A freshly baked brownie. Whatever your favorite brownie is, if you're listening to this, that bad boy right before
Turtle
bed,
brownie.
soft, thick.
Fudgies.
My goodness, that would be mine.
Do you go a la mode?
Excuse me.
You put a scoop of vanilla ice cream on it?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I don't need it, but it definitely levels it up for sure.
That's
If I
another,
can put ice cream on anything, I do.
that's another thing though that peanut butter levels up. And my dad did
Brownies?
this the first time I saw it. My dad will take a day old brownie, so it's
Day-old
a little bit thicker,
Yep.
a little bit stronger. Spread peanut butter to the top, and then microwave it for about 5 seconds.
Just 5. Just enough to warm.
Just enough to get
moist.
it warm.
Yep.
Get the peanut butter a little bit lighter.
I love peanut butter, but I have never played around with peanut butter like y'all have.
It sounds like you're very surprised about this peanut butter pudding.
I am.
So for someone who loves peanut butter, you like
Peanut butter
these
can
are
go
new
on
things
most
to you.
I have not
desserts.
been exploratory with this. I just found out about people doing fruit with peanut butter.
Really?
You never had peanut butter banana?
No.
Peanut butter banana sandwich? That was
No.
one of our.
None of
You
that.
do that.
that was
I mean,
one
I
of
can
our
eat
go-to.
3 PB&Js and feel great.
Yeah.
But like, no. I got to step on my peanut
Do
butter
that
love.
peanut butter and honey.
What?
That was another good sandwich
It's like,
we used to
instead
do.
you ain't got jelly, you could do that, honey.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's okay.
It's not great. It is
because honey's not great. Honey's overrated.
Honey is not over.
I'm
Honey's
sorry,
overrated.
honey is not
Oh,
overrated.
I love honey.
It's so,
No.
honey
and
is so
peanut butter
versatile.
All right,
sandwich.
listen, man.
Honey can go.
Listen,
Honey
man.
is so
Listen,
versatile.
honey can
Listen
go
to me.
on
First of all, number
toast.
one,
All right,
it
hold
does
up.
not
Slow down.
spoil.
I want to hear your nonsense.
It
Go
does
ahead.
not spoil.
Sure.
Number two,
What are you,
it
pepper?
Can go, it can go.
What are
It
you,
can go
pepper?
on both sweet and savory dishes.
Fair.
Right, so
Yeah.
it's like universal in that way.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
So it's hot sauce.
Like I know people who will use honey instead of sugar in their coffee. I'm not gonna.
What is it?
You know, you do that, Nan?
No, I don't, but I have done it.
Yeah. Like it's very versatile.
Not only that, it's
bro, you-
medicine. I'll get local honey during allergy season.
Yeah, bro.
I just want you to know what you started your argument with. Goes in coffee, doesn't
no.
die. And
That's not how it starts.
that's what you start.
The
I
top-
said talk to me. You said all right. It goes in coffee.
The top of the
No,
argument.
these are just the general.
oh, okay.
We'll start with breakfast.
Just give me
it
two.
goes on toast. It
Toast.
goes on biscuits.
Okay.
It can go on fruit salad. It can go on anything.
Anything on chicken.
Okay. So all those you just said, honey is not number one on that Family Feud board for those options.
It should.
Can we agree?
Yeah, sure. The world.
Okay. All right. We can at least agree on that.
I can agree with that.
I don't know. Honey,
I'm
what?
treating it
toast.
Honey's not the number one thing that you would put on.
Butter for sure.
But I grew up.
Sugar.
My grandfather
What'd your grandpa got?
grew up on butter, honey,
Yeah.
on toast.
Not knocking, but that butter had to be on there.
Oh, for sure.
But
Okay.
that butter honey. But I will say
Huh?
that butter honey changes the bro.
I'm not knocking
changes
it.
the game.
What I hear
with
is
toast.
that what I hear respectfully is that honey is the turkey of condiments. Like it's not a tier 1 meat. Turkey's not a tier 1 meat. But when it hit, you had good turkey over Thanksgiving. When it hit, you're like, damn, it's good.
See,
so it's you respect it.
I'm
more
honey
so-
elevates everything that it touches.
I'm calling like a Swiss Army knife.
But it ain't a necessity though.
But it can
Like
No,
because
it's not.
biscuits
It's
didn't
a
need
luxury.
biscuits could have had gravy or jelly, right? You just said that. You have to have the butter, so it helps it, but it ain't the big dog.
It's
That's
a-
all I'm saying.
it's
It
a
ain't the
Swiss
big
Army
dog.
knife.
And I respect
It's a
that.
Swiss Army
I
knife.
give it that.
Like
I
needs
give
the
it that.
utility player. Like
I give it.
demands respect.
It ain't on the
tools.
Rushmore. Is all I'm saying.
Here's what I will
Rush
say.
more.
There is a very sacred place in my heart for honey because
Honey.
when I was very poor in my life, I would eat what I called a mobe, and my wife could walk in here right now and she could define what a mobe is.
Oh,
but
I wanna know about
a
this.
mobe is granola, peanut butter, and honey.
Hey,
And I ate mobes 7 out of 7 nights a week.
yo,
It's in a
In
bowl.
a tortilla, like a bad.
That boy going back to po days. That boy
Right.
going back to po
he did
days.
say it. He said
Like,
it.
He said
tortilla.
po days.
That's smart, though.
a rolled up tortilla with
Yeah.
like.
Was she eating
granola.
mobes too?
We went through some mobe seasons of life.
This was y'all dating or married in his face.
It's split.
little bit of
Mobe was discovered, but right before.
Yeah.
Right before
And
marriage.
then it faded out.
And
once.
then
I think we could do a little.
Spaghetti and mobes ran
Yeah.
parallel lines in our lives.
That's how I feel about canned ravioli. It got me through some
Yeah.
the
It's like,
early.
we can part ways now,
Bro.
I don't need you no more in my
Bro,
life.
when that meal plan stopped at noon
Oh,
on
man.
Friday, it was a
Canned
wrap.
ravioli.
All right, I
Clutch.
digress. I hear you. I think we both have
I
moved
think
our
I think
points.
you need to step up your honey game a little bit.
Oh, my honey's top
First, the
notch.
peanut butter,
My
though.
wife goes to farmer's market for our honey.
The
It's
real
quality.
honey.
There
It's
is-
quality honey.
There's a company in Atlanta
It's quality.
that has honey from every neighborhood.
I hear it.
So you can get the localest of local honey.
I'm at the farmer's market, baby.
No,
They-
but like
they-
when
they
I was,
local.
like when I was working here before Alston backed up,
Yeah.
I got Grant Park honey, so to make sure that I was ingesting.
Wait,
honey.
the bees around here make honey?
Apparently,
Didn't know that.
I
think that's a
wanted
sales ploy.
I wanted to
Yeah.
ingest the honey made from
This is
Grant
really
Park
nice.
Farm.
You got hoodwinked, bro.
that man got Ohio honey in his
Yeah,
belly.
bro, when,
No.
when you told me where there's a beehive in Grant Park.
Where's their beehive here?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
Oh
okay.
my! This man got.
Okay.
I ain't seen a bee not one time.
That man got Gainesville honey on his face and talking about
There's chickens in Grant Park. Like,
That chickens don't make honey.
Yeah.
no, but I'm saying like
can live anywhere.
I haven't seen everybody's backyard in Grant Park.
Yeah, but you're real naive to say that with confidence. Hey, I got Grant Park honey.
Yeah.
That's how you said it.
That's what they told him, though.
You was like, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
You read a
pondered.
label.
I
Well,
wonder.
now we have apparently ASOS has a hive in their parking
What
lot.
the ASOS don't do? What
Time
ASOS
out.
don't do?
The clothing brand?
We have
Bro,
ASOS
stop.
brand honey at the house right
Shut your
now.
mouth.
They have a hive
your
and they
mouth,
give
bro.
honey to their employees.
I want a picture of this in the next
Tonight.
48 hours.
All right, I'll ask Libby.
Because this is the wildest thing
I
I've
think
ever heard in my life.
Libby's going to the office Wednesday. I'll ask her to snap because it's just in the parking lot. So it was the weirdest thing because she brought home some jars of honey, and I didn't see her putting away the honey, and she just goes, "Oh, I got honey from work."
No, that's not.
And I'm like, "All right, whatever." She goes, "We have bees in the parking lot," and I was like, "That sounds like a problem. Like
Stop
that
stretching
doesn't."
yourself thin, corporations.
And then I had to like break down like,
These perks are getting weird, guys.
Yeah,
is
bro.
it a high?
I
Like,
just wanted some shoes.
Nah, you don't get this honey.
Healthcare would have been a good start, but
You don't get this honey.
also, shout out to ASOS for having no idea how American holidays work. Because Libby got Columbus Day off. She got Veterans Day off. She'll probably get Boxing Day off.
My goodness.
Okay.
Because they're just like, oh, it's the calendar says
Came
it's
up
a
on the
holiday.
calendar.
So I
Yeah,
guess
need
you
to get hired
guys
next year by some Londoners.
Yeah, got to.
get
All right.
very silly on calls too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can. We have two left. You guys
Let's
want me
do
to?
it.
Do you want me to hit the sound?
yep, hit it.
Here we go. You know what sound that is. It is time once again for the most original finish in sports talk history. You know it. You love it. Welcome back to the 2-minute warning.
Come on, nope. That's bad. This is real bad. That's bad.
2-minute warning is what he said.
I don't.
You gotta start writing this down, man.
First topic in the 2-minute warning. Music will start right about now. UConn basketball star Paige, is it Buchers?
These Beckers.
No one
Beckers?
cares.
Whoa.
She just signed a multi-year NIL deal with Gatorade.
Wow. All right, someone cares.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
Gatorade cares.
Gatorade cares.
So, all right. So, David, you brought it up.
Yeah.
Because you were like, this sounds like the greatest roommate situation of all time.
Man, listen. If I was in college, my roommate got signed to Gatorade. First of all, I expect all the refrigerator to be stacked with Gatorade. I'd never expect to buy anything else because I know you're getting that Gatorade money. We having a good time. I just want to know. My question was, what would be the great sponsor? Like, if your college roommate, if you like they were sponsored
Red Bull.
by Red Bull.
Gives you wings.
Okay. I would not. I want not a lot of Red Bull. I would like a lot of Gatorade. I don't want a lot of Red Bull. If I got a lot of Red Bull, I'm gonna have a heart condition. Like, I don't want a lot of Red Bull. Like,
I wanted a Red Bull fridge so badly.
really?
That boy was in. That boy was committed.
Yeah.
That man was committed.
Bro, I saw one video of that heart pumping after Red Bull, and I said, nope.
Hilarious.
No, thank
So
you.
the college roommate has
Yeah.
a sponsor,
Yeah.
right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably gonna be in college.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be Chili's.
Chili's.
Chili's took care of me. That meant you took care of me in college. No disrespect over here, fam.
Yeah, that
Skillet
would be.
queso.
Man, bro, Eric, I don't know anything I ain't had. I got through that college with that for sure.
Shout out to Chili's.
Man, yeah, food would be the way to go.
I mean, you said college.
Yeah.
Had to have it.
Had
to have it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess gas station. QT would be nice. You had a deal with QT, so I'm getting a deal on
Paying
gas.
for gas back in the
I
day.
can also grab a soft pretzel.
Bro, the soft pretzel drop.
We're not. We don't need to get too into
To
it.
be fair,
Annie's.
to be fair, I feel like we all undershot this. Like, as far as what we could have
Oh,
got.
definitely.
I feel like we all were thinking as 18-year-olds.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
And not like,
Yo,
like, this would be a good play.
this will help me today.
We got 4 years worth of chili, 4 years worth of Red Bull, 4 years worth of
get
Gatorade, and 4 years
taquitos,
worth of
soft
soft
pretzels.
pretzels. Bro,
Don't
we
knock
leaving
the
college
cutesy
mad.
pretzel.
We leaving mad. Like, what? We could have did anything. And we just out here
No apple shares.
running around in circles because of Red Bull, super hydrated because Gatorade, belly full of chilies, and a soft pretzel for fun. Fail. None of us did this right.
Next.
Shout out to Paige.
None of us did this right. We should like Chase Bank or something. I don't know. Crypto something.
Tesla.
Yeah.
NFT myself.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Hilarious.
All right. NFL season. I believe it's a little over the halfway point at this now.
NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is over here.
Yeah, we're over the halfway point.
Better be. Get
All
this
right.
over with.
Real quick, does anybody want to change their Super Bowl predictions now?
You say that like we got it wrote up on the board. Like you say, y'all take a look here.
Yeah.
You remember what you said 8 months ago?
Look, just guess.
I definitely think I chose an AFC team that wasn't the Chiefs. I think I may have chosen the Ravens.
I think I chose the Rams.
I
Yeah, I
probably
chose the
picked Tom
Chiefs.
Brady.
Who you think you picked? I think I did Chiefs Rams. And the Rams.
Go ahead.
Well, I still think the Rams are potentially the most talented team in football.
Man, I told y'all who the NFC champs are, bro. The Cardinals, fam. They been slept on because Kyler was hurt.
I mean, they're
These
9-2.
cats is 9-2, and they coming back healthy. And they beat the Rams, and they beat the Packers. What else we talking about, fam? What? They slept on right now because they knew.
Because they still have to go into the playoffs.
Yeah.
The playoffs is a whole different.
Who was talking about the Chiefs before they got into the playoffs?
I understand that, but playoff experience still matters.
No, it didn't. Mahomes the one without playoff experience.
But I will say, let me ask you this. I agree with you, but if you're saying that Murray and Mahomes.
No, I
similar.
said NFC.
No, when you said that, no one was saying about Mahomes, I agree, right?
Right.
No one was saying it. Like, same way with Kyler
Oh,
Murray.
yeah, I got you.
My thing is, like,
Yep.
if you say that, like, in my mind,
Kyler
I'm
Murray
like,
is a top 5 quarterback.
but he could be top 5, but I think there's a gap between Mahomes.
There's a
and
gap
Murray.
between Mahomes and everybody.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there's a gap between Mahomes and everybody.
So what I'm saying is, if Murray is gonna be that
train that
then it's like you gotta close that gap a little more.
I don't know about all that, but I hear what you're saying. Also, everybody keeps losing in the NFC.
That's
so
true. Nobody wants it.
Rodgers just lost.
Keep popping up his potential in the playoffs.
They stay.
I'm like, get us out of there.
The Falcons are
everybody
still,
keep losing.
They're still in. They're still set up to make
if
the
you're
wild
listening
card.
to my voice, anybody related to the Falcons organization, stop trying to win.
Rodgers shouldn't have lost.
Get out of there.
Brady lost 2 weeks ago to 2 teams. He should have lost last week. Cowboys should be like 11-1. Right? Like, everybody keep losing. Rams in a 3-game losing skid.
Yeah.
You know, Seattle and what we thought they could have been. Like, so
No
it's up
one's
for
taking it.
grabs,
No one's
right?
taking it,
The
yeah.
NFC is rough.
And the AFC ain't no much better. The Chiefs are 7-4. Ravens barely won with that bad game. And then here come the quiet Belichick-led Patriots out here on a 5-game winning
I did
streak.
call that as a rookie of the year. I did call.
Oh, did you call that?
Mac Jones? When I said the quarterback that had the best season.
You probably did. I believe
call
it.
Mac
So we'll
Jones.
see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what
I
happens.
don't know what happened to the Bills. Supposed to
Inconsistent.
be good.
Everybody winning, we should be losing.
I mean, the
versa.
Bills are still 7-4.
Yeah.
But
But
they was on that game.
yeah, they were supposed to come in like, because they had got to the AFC Championship game last year.
Yeah.
Gave them that $200 million.
Yep.
So we'll see.
All right, that's it.
Bang.
Time's up. We did the 2-minute warning. In like 8 minutes.
Actually, that's exactly how a 2-minute thing go. Timeouts,
Yep.
penalties,
Yeah, facts.
2-minute warning. You're like,
did
dang,
that
how long did this take?
We did that right.
We did it. Good. Well, there we go. Thank you all so much for listening. We appreciate it. Here's an announcement that we can make as a team.
Uh-oh.
That we now have a new show.
Oh.
Bang,
Bang, bang, bang.
What's the place called? now?
Drunken Unicorn.
Okay, so it's still the Drunken
That's
Unicorn.
a fun name.
Yeah.
At the Drunken Unicorn. We will be there every Wednesday. One of us will, at least. I don't know if we're getting all three of us.
Most of us, most times.
Yeah. So keep an eye out for that. We're bringing in some incredible comics. It's a weekly show. Might have some monthly showcases pop up. And we're going to be doing some weird stuff with it. So if you're like, I've seen stand-up comedy before. Well.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
So if you're in the Atlanta area, if you're drivable to Atlanta, if you want to come in and visit, every Wednesday, that's where you can find us. One more time.
$3.99. Yeah, that's right. It is $3.99.
Free.
Wow.
The show's
Free show.
The show is free.
Show free.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that can't be true. That's
Wednesday
too
night
good of
free.
a deal.
It's too good of a deal.
Wow.
But here we are giving it to you.
Here we are. We got to stand by our word. Free show. My name is Nathan Owens. You can follow me on Twitter at _Owens. Instagram, I'm Owens, NathanOwensComedy.com.
Yo, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DoorDies at DUEORDIE. Real quick, if you are in the Milwaukee area,
Wow.
this weekend I will be at the Laughing Tap, Milwaukee's home of comedy, Laughing Tap, opening for Daily Show's Dulce Sloan.
Daily shows.
Look at that.
Don't say
So
slow.
if you are in that area and you are a listener, please come. Because I'm not going to see you. We're not going to hang out because I seen it's not going to be above 40 degrees. So you're going to have to see me at the show inside. Because I will not be leaving to go outside nowhere if it's under 40
December in
degrees.
Milwaukee?
Yeah, bro.
No.
No, I'm not. Listen,
Stay
man.
inside.
I looked at it. It said nothing over 40. I said, well, where the rest of the degrees go?
Where does it start,
I'm
baby?
older than most of the degrees.
Where does it start?
Yeah, bro.
It's currently 39.
Hilarious. Right now, it's dropping.
I got to go buy Long Johns.
Oh, for sure.
It might snow on Sunday.
I'm gonna be gone Sunday morning.
That'd be dope.
You better get out of there.
I did. I got an early flight. Get me out of here.
Hilarious. Get at me on Twitter, DAMONJR, at the number 2 for Instagram.
Dan, run it back.
Dan Duncan.
All right.
Patreon, check us out, team.
Hashtag 4th and 10. See y'all next week.
Holla.
Peace.
See my baby standing right outside my door. I just want you from my yard. Mother, you can have enough. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
You know when you order a new video game, or a golf club, or a blender, and then it arrives at your door, you get a little thrill. Imagine how much more thrilling it is when you order a new car. With Nissan at home, you can shop for the perfect ride and order it without ever having to go anywhere. Sure beats a golf club or a blender. Buy a new car entirely online with Nissan at home. Delivered direct from dealer to driveway. Thrill starts here. Services may vary at participating dealers, subject to applicable law. See dealer for details.